Welcome to Neyland Stadium, one of the biggest and most beautiful settings in all of college football. This big crowd ready to roar. They know when the Volunteers run through that tee, it's showtime. And a game like this is what makes college football great. Yeah, there's history and tradition, but right here, right now, there is tremendous intensity and bitterness on this field. You can feel it, as we'll see a team fresh and ready to go off a bye week, the Georgia Bulldogs, taking on the 11th-ranked team, the Tennessee Volunteers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. Bulldogs will kick this deep to begin the game. And he fields it inside the 15. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. So Tennessee's offense going to get the chance to start this game off. Here we go, Kirk. All the emotion in this stadium. Which side is going to handle that better today?
Chris, we had a chance to visit both these teams, and one of the things that we saw, the clock's ticking down all year for this game, this day. Now they get their chance.
And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's second down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
And they'll run it. Hand it off to the running back. They'll tackle him at the 27. The Vols hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. Shotgun formation here on third down. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Touchdown, Vols. Made the defense look slow that time. Well, that start could not have gone any better, Kirk.
Well, Chris, as you know, it's always huge for an offense's confidence to score in the opening drive. Most times, coordinators are just kind of feeling the defense out, giving them a lot of different formations, kind of see how they react. To get points on the board, man, that's a huge plus.
And the extra point splits the uprights. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. The Bulldogs offense gets their first crack now. Well, it's not easy to narrow down the impact players to just a few guys, Kirk, but what do you expect from them today?
Well, we got guys that can make plays as well as anybody in the country on both sides of the ball. That's why I think this matchup is so exciting. Two good teams with great individual players.
Fights through a tackle. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
Well, nearly an interception here on the opening drive. He's going to bring up third down instead.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance, but he held it just a little bit too long. And the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And Tennessee's offense back out on the field now. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. Handoff from the shotgun. He's found some room at the 45. They finally make the tackle, but the big gain moves the ball across midfield to the 47. And now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. Here's a 1st and 10 play. Handoff here from the shotgun. They get him down, but that's a solid gain. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Looks toward the sideline, finds the running back. And they wrap him up after the completion, just short of the first down marker. The Volunteers will come to the line to run the hurry up. Can he make it to the marker? The game picks up the first down, tackled at the 37.
Man, I love the toughness from this offense here on third down and short. Being able to get behind a big physical offensive line. They get a hat on a hat, get enough of a push, and the back is able to get behind there and find just enough real estate to pick up the first down.
Looks to his left and makes the completion. But a huge hit by the linebacker. What a tackle. Second down after that run on the previous play. Well, Kirk, you played in plenty of rivalry games. How do they feel different from the others?
Well, Chris, rivalry games, and depending on who the coach is, this is a game that you think about all year. You know, you're working out in the weight room. You're doing drills and summer two-a-days. Everything is focused on getting to this game and playing your very best.
It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He's got a man down the middle. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down. The Volunteers come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Nowhere to go here, and the ball is knocked loose. Looks like the defense has it.
I think that's on the quarterback and the offensive line. They were breathing down this quarterback's neck before he could even recognize that they were there, and they were able to knock it loose.
And they'll stop him after a short gain. Now it's second down here. Play action fake, looking to throw. QB to the tight end for a completion. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
Man, is this guy a tough matchup or what? Not only are you trying to prevent him from making just a catch, but then you got to bring him down to prevent more yards after the catch.
So the ball placed right at midfield as the offense starts with a 1st and 10. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Makes a quick catch. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play. And remember, the last time these rivals met, Kirk, these guys dropped the hammer. It got ugly.
And, Chris, don't underestimate the mental anguish that can put on a team. It's important that this defense plays well and tries to get the ball back to their own offense to give them a chance to build their confidence up.
Here's the second down play. He'll hand it off. Running with purpose. And that's a solid gain for the defense able to bring him down.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
That moves the football inside the 40, and it's another first down.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
This Georgia offense is moving quickly down the field. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Lets it go quickly. He's got his man open downfield. Tackle made after a big gain.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Catch made by the tight end. Touchdown, Bulldogs. Strong game by this quarterback.
That kind of play is almost impossible to defend. When the quarterback is throwing the ball with that kind of accuracy and timing, and the receiver runs a route like this, good luck trying to stop it. So maybe this is a great start for this combination of this quarterback and receiver for a big day.
The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. He's got it inside the 15. Gets it to the 25-yard line. That's where they'll start the drive. And Tennessee's high-powered offense is back out on the field. That fumble in the last possession set up a touchdown. Can they bounce back from that costly error here? Off the play fake on first down. And he just throws it away there. Safe move. Had nobody open. Second down play coming up. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Easy throw to a wide-open receiver downfield. Finally brought down to the 20-yard line. A huge gain puts him in great scoring position. And the Volunteers will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well do you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Launching one to the end zone. And the pass is incomplete just across the goal line. So now on comes the field goal unit.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on fourth and short.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
And the coverage team able to bring him down. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. Remember last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or the defense come up with a stop? Running through the tackle. Solid run. Moves the ball out across the 20 to the 21. Second down after that run on the previous play. They'll test the right side here. The senior able to make the stop after a short gain. An important third down attempt for this offense. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. Oh, what a move. Goes right through the tackle. He's got room to run now. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. Finally brought down at the 7. Sets up a first and goal here. Had a chance to tackle him near the line of scrimmage. Couldn't get it done. And a massive gain.
How about all those yards after contact? He shakes free and then has the speed to almost take this to the end zone. This defense better do a much better job of pursuing the football and getting hats towards his back, because he's able to shake free from just 1 or 2 defenders. Real estate gets tight inside the 10-yard line. You love a play caller who has the ability to either run it or throw it, because that puts so much pressure on that defensive coordinator to know how to line up. It's not just a one-dimensional attack he's dealing with.
Ball sits at the 2-yard line for third and goal.
Good job by the offensive line. You get some pop.
And it's caught. Touchdown, Georgia.
Man, that's his second touchdown today. This guy's winning every one-on-one matchup this defense provides. Great job by the quarterback putting the ball where his guy can make a play on it, and he's got 2 on the board.
Well, they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. Extra point makes the lead 4. Now they get set to kick it away. This one is not returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone. And the Volunteers' powerful offense back out in the field. The last possession, they settled for 3. Let's see if they can reach the end zone this time. Ball handed off. That run takes it across the 30-yard line. The Vols will come to the line to crank up the tempo. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Fires it to the wideout. Catch is made down the middle. And that gain enough for a fresh set of downs. Spotted at the 48.
Move the sticks for a first down for this Tennessee offense. And this quarterback is really starting to throw the ball well, putting the ball in the money, and giving these receivers a chance to make plays after the catch. And tell you, they've had some great quarterbacks, as we know, that have played in their time in Knoxville.
On the move, but can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. The offense will try to recover now. It's 2nd and 12. Second down. Tight end makes the grab. And he's shoved out of bounds, but the defense was short of the first down marker. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Here's a fumble way behind the line of scrimmage. They scoop up the ball. It's still a live play here.
Well, just like running backs, quarterbacks have got to do a better job of having awareness and taking care of the football. I felt like he got the ball away from his body there a little bit, allowing it to be knocked free. He caught a break because one of his own teammates was able to see that and get on top of the ball.
And the returner brought down by that coverage team. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. The last possession was just old-school power football. Let's see if they can keep that going here. And the single back takes the handoff. They bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line.
Chris, a really good job here by this back to be able to find that hole and pick up the yards for this first down. And, boy, Georgia's had some good backs over the years, and this young man is living up to that tradition today.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down. And the quarterback dropping back. It's a bullet, but incomplete.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
Now the offense faces 3rd and long from the 30. Can they convert and get a drive going? That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now. The Dogs will bring their punt team onto the field. Only comes for his 2nd punt of the game. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. Now they finally get him, but he found a nice lane in that return. This drive starts in good position. And the Volunteers' high-tempo offense is back out on the field. They were forced to punt it away last time, so let's see if they can get clicking in this possession. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
Takes the handoff, looking to throw. Defense is coming after him. Couldn't find anybody open and just has to throw it away. After the incompletion, they'll come to the line with 3rd and 1. Can he get there on the ground? Finding some room at the 25. Touchdown, Volunteers. Just ran away from the defense. He just breaks away and takes it to the house from distance. That's an elite running back type of play.
You know, when he got out into the open field, I didn't know if he had the speed to take that thing all the way to the house, but he does. That's next level speed.
Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. And here's the return from inside the 5. The returner is brought down. Gets us started with the next drive. This should be the last play of the quarter. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Just trucks the man. And the defense able to bring him down to wrap up the first quarter of play. So far, this has been a battle on the ground. We've completed the first quarter, and the run game has dominated. We'll see if they can keep the production up heading into the second period. offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Single back, takes the handoff. Brought down at the 28, and that's good enough for a first down.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
See what the call is on 1st and 10. And he drops back in the gun. With the catch, it's White. You bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain.
This is what you love to see, right? Quarterback does a nice job of looking and finding his open receiver, and he waits to the last possible second. In fact, Chris, he gets hit as he gets that ball out of his hands. So,
oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. He'll make it into the end zone. Touchdown, Dogs.
Chris, all week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
And the PAT is good. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. And Tennessee's offense back out on the field now. We have a shootout developing here. Each offense scoring a touchdown on their last possession. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They pick up 4, so second down and 6 coming up. And the Vols will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Moves the ball up to the 30. So ball at the 30. This is a manageable third down play for the offense. And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look, and they'll make an adjustment before this important play. So ball at the 30. This is a manageable third down play for the offense. And they pick up the first on the ground. He's loose at the 40. Oh, and he fumbles. It's a turnover.
I get being upset at the ball carrier for coughing up the ball, but let's not ignore how big of a hit that was. Sometimes you just have to give credit to the defender for making a great play.
And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. Uses the spin move. He's loose. Out of bounds after another huge chunk on the ground. What a job by this offensive line today.
How about setting the edge there on the right side of that offensive line? I wouldn't be surprised if they keep going back to the well, pounding it behind that right guard and right tackle and tight end, seeing what additional...
Touchdown, Bulldogs. This offense is still clicking.
Man, that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a third or a fourth later today.
Extra point knocked right down the middle. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And so it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And Tennessee's high-powered offense is back out on the field. The last possession ended in a fumble, and that set up a touchdown. So they got to bounce back from that right away. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. They'll hand it off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. He went backwards on first down, so second and long from the 24. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And we're able to tackle the ball carrier there.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
On third down, he drops to throw. He's looking to make a big play downfield.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on third down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get him behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big fourth down coming up.
And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. Wideouts now clustered. Here comes a first down pass attempt. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
This is a great job by the defense, putting two defenders on the most talented receiver on their team. Make this quarterback have to find another option to move the ball down the field.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Fires it to the wideout. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and a receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. And eventually, that's going to cost you.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
This defense just hasn't had many answers for this running back. Guy's already over 100 yards on the afternoon, but give him credit there. He made a nice play in the backfield.
And they'll kick it away here. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. And the Volunteers' powerful offense back out in the field. They were held to a big 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Looking for his big tight end. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
So second down after the incompletion. They'll run it from the gun. Get some space around the 30. That gain is good enough for a first down. Ball spotted at the 42. The Vols come to the line in the hurry up. They trust the left side of that offensive line and come up with a huge play on the ground.
Yeah, your favorite, Chris, there. The old pin and pull there, the left side. Great blocking on the...
Trying to create outside the pocket, but they got him for a sack. Pass protection, a serious issue. Another sack makes it second and long.
I mean, that's another sack, Chris. I mean, we're just getting started here. First half, and you're already talking about giving up 3 sacks. You've got to think about changing things up schematically, help that offensive line, and help that poor quarterback before he gets killed.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Quarterback escapes the pocket. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. The Volunteers keep the football on the move.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
Trying to extend the play. Tackle made, but the gain moves the ball to the 30. The Volunteers getting set on 1st and 10.
Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got him. You got a chance to make a play on him, take him out of his rhythm, but instead, this guy gets away from that pressure, tucks it, and picks up some big yards.
They look to throw it here on second down. Nice grab. It's Staley. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down. Now it's 3rd and short from the 22. You expect this is 4-down territory. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. It's a quarterback keeper. Picks up a gain here. They'll stop him just a few inches short of the first down marker. So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. And the kick is good. Offense settles for 3 on the drive.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. I'm surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he stopped at the 20. Trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. This group was coming off a quick 3-and-out. Can they put something together in this drive? First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down. Play action fake, looking to throw. Looking for the wideout. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. And he's brought down, but it's a first down spotted near the 41.
I understand the concept of bringing the blitz, and you hope that it gets home. But if you don't, you leave your corner in man-to-man situation against this wide receiver. That is a tough ask for this corner, and he's going to lose that battle more often than not.
That's caught. It's Thomas. He's brought down, but not before crossing midfield of the 42. That puts him over 150 yards today. Kirk, we knew he was going to be a focus coming in, but he has backed up the hype and then some.
Yeah, he sure has, Chris. I mean, all year long, he's been a dynamic playmaker. I'd argue one of the top in the entire country. And now,
oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. Forced out of bounds, but not before the football's moved inside the 10. It'll be first down and goal. Well, he finally goes out of bounds down inside the 10, but that play sets up this offense in good scoring position.
It sure does. What a great play of creating.
And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Georgia.
Man, it's just a thing of beauty to watch this offense. That's this guy's third touchdown. But give the offensive line a lot of credit. They're getting enough of a push to give him some room to show you what he can do with that space.
And the point after is good. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. Fields it just outside the goal line. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the Volunteers' high-tempo offense is back out on the field. This is not the time to settle for field goals. They've got to find the end zone here. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line. And the Volunteers will hustle to the line here to run the hurry-up. It's a shotgun run call. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. So from the 28-yard line, it's a third and manageable here. Try and muscle for the first down. The Vols are looking to keep this drive going.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. Second down after that run on the previous play. This guy has been all over the field today, Kirk. You talk about an inspired performance.
Well, he's playing with a lot of emotion today. It's a rivalry game. He's flying around, just leaving everything he has out on that field.
The catch makes it a more manageable third down. The offense with some pre-snap motion. Quarterback still with the football. Gets into space at the 50. Football comes out. It bounces past the sideline, out of bounds, and they avoid the turnover there.
Oh, my gosh, Chris. You can almost feel a collective sigh of relief coming from the offensive sideline as that ball rolled out of bounds. The offense catches a break. One more awkward bounce. That ball maybe stays in bounds, and the defense has a recovery.
Getting set. Here's second down. And the quarterback keeps it here. Finds room at the 30. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. And the Vols begin a new series here, 1st and 10.
This offense does such a great job of putting the threat of the quarterback and the running back on this defense. It puts the defense in a tough spot because it's really hard to take both away. This time, the quarterback gets out and shows you the speed he has as well.
They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. Second down here, time for perhaps just one more play before the 2-minute warning. There's the handoff. And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. So we've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense trying to get something going here and cut into this lead before halftime. So now it's 3rd and short from the 23. Potential 4-down territory. Let's see what the 3rd down call is. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down. The coach chooses to go for a field goal attempt here. Trying to connect from 40 yards out. Long enough and good.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. Great possession last time. They punched it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? Powerful running here. Refusing to be brought down before gaining first down yardage. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. On first down, it's play action. Quick throw to his receiver. Caught over the middle. It's Tuggle. Big play. Moves the ball all the way to the plus 35. The offense really clicking against this battle defense.
Yeah, you know this defense has got to be frustrated after giving them multiple conversions now on first downs. There's another one. But for the offense, man, they're just playing very efficiently right now.
Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Good awareness here by this defense, keeping their eyes on the quarterback, knowing that he's a potential threat. That time, before he can get out, they keep him to a short gain.
No shot to bring him down. Nobody can bring him down. Brought down at the 3 after an excellent running play.
Well, that's what you love to see from an offense. The offensive line and the running back in sync, working together, and it pays off. What a big gain. Thought he might be close to being able to take it all the way to the end zone, but the defense just brings him down there inside the 5.
Second and goal for the offense. Looking to score with a run to the right. He powers into the end zone. Touchdown, Dogs.
Wait, Chris, 1, 2, 3. This is his 4th rushing touchdown in this game alone. This guy has a chance to not only be player of the game, maybe player of the week in the whole sport.
Extra point makes it a 19-point lead. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with a touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. He'll bring it out from his end zone. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And Tennessee's offense back out on the field now. Let's see what they do here in the final minute of the half. Try to get aggressive and cut into this lead or play it safe. So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. And looking to throw now on first down. Gets rid of it on the move. Oh, the pass is picked off. Return to pick 6. Touchdown, Bulldogs. And the interception taken to the house. A pick 6, potential game-changing play there.
Man, nothing gets a defense, and especially a defensive coordinator, more fired up than a pick 6. And let's not forget, give credit to some of those other defenders for making some key blocks to spring that touchdown move.
So the offense gets momentum, scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. He's going to try for a return from a couple yards deep in the end zone. And the returner will be brought down. And Tennessee's high-powered offense is back out on the field. They've got a choice here in the final minute. Do they get aggressive, try to cut into this lead, or play it safe and point toward the second half? It's caught downfield. Tackle made at the 24 as they begin to put a drive together. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. It's nice execution to pick up the first down. A little curl rod, Kirk, against the zone.
Yeah, when you play zone coverage like this, it's very difficult to defend this route if the quarterback does a nice job of reading the coverage. I thought he used his eyes there to be able to move the defense where he wanted them, created an opening in that defense, and then he made a great throw for that first down.
The Vols will line up on 1st and 10. And he'll set up to throw. Quick completion to the tight end. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there. The offense spends their final timeout of the half here to talk strategy. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. He launches too high, out of bounds, and incomplete.
Well, it's an incompletion here, but I bet this secondary is going to play a little bit deeper just to make sure they don't get hit on any deep throws later in this game.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. And they've got him. A sack on the final play of the first half. Good momentum to this defense heading to the break. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Fellas, what an environment there today. All the animosity and flat-out hatred that comes with a good old-fashioned rivalry game on display in that first half. And it'd be easy to say these two offenses are glad we've hit halftime based on their respective performances. It would also be accurate. Turnovers and sacks have told the story so far. And you gotta believe the play calling has been the issue, right? Time to shred those game plans and just get back to basics. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how this rivalry matchup plays out.
Volunteers will kick this away to get the second half going. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum for the defense. Make adjustments. Come up with a stop here. And they get the second half started with their running play. Breaking free at the 35. They'll bring him down, but the spin cycle put on that defender, my goodness.
Hey, when it's your day, it's your day. This offense, and especially this running back, enjoying a monster day, putting up huge numbers and having a nice, big, comfortable lead.
Off the play fake, looking to throw. Lets it fly to the wideout. It's incomplete. They waited all game for a chance to intercept one. Instead, it's 2nd down. Quarterback making some changes at the line. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Lets it go quickly. And he's got it. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Once you can establish the run game, the play action is so effective. Those linebackers' eyes get caught up on the run. You pull the ball, and you've got open targets behind him. It's a great example of using the run game to set up your play action.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Pulls it in. It's White. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Sophomore brought down after a nice run.
Boy, another nice game by this back. He has had a beautiful day today running the football, just kind of in that zone, and a big reason why they have a nice lead today.
Here comes a throw from the red zone. Looking for 6. Intercepted in the end zone.
Boy, this defense did exactly what they needed to do. Come up with a turnover here in the second half to get themselves back in the game. They get the interception. Now, can their offense come up with a way to cut into this lead?
And the Volunteers' powerful offense back out in the field. Play action here on 1st down. He breaks free. He lets it go on the move. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it.
Boy, great hands by the defender to take that ball away and pretty much steal it from the intended receiver. I don't know if I'd be targeting that defender very many more times.
Powering right past the defender. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Hey, whether it's been on the inside or bouncing things to the outside, this guy has shown you everything that he has to offer, and a big part of the reason why they're enjoying this nice lead.
The pocket breaking down. Grab down the middle. It's White.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. Put that on a rope.
Georgette's moved into the red zone. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Grab made by the tight end. The tackle is made. The offense is now set up with a 1st and goal from the 8.
Well, this is called settling down in his own defense, just kind of finding that soft spot. So not only does this tight end show that he's got great athletic ability and great size, here he shows that he understands coverage by sitting down in that hole, giving the quarterback a nice target, able to pick up that 1st down.
Offense facing 2nd and goal.
Here we go. Check.
Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Tipped and then drops. Chance to make a play, but instead it's 3rd down. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. He's moving out of the pocket. Pressured and dropped back at the 8-yard line. So on 4th down now, out comes the field goal unit. So from the left hash, this is just a chip shot. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. And they add to their lead. So after building this big lead, they're set to kick it off.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
That one sails out of the back of the end zone with the touchback. And the Volunteers' high-tempo offense is back out on the field. Remember, the last possession ended quickly. The interception on the 1st play. Let's see if they can do better here. Off the play fake, looking to throw. The pass rush closing in. Using his legs on the scramble. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle. Important 2nd down play coming up. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. He's a wide open receiver, complete. And he'll get the 1st down yards before they finally bring him down. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Using his legs here. They get him down, but that's a good run. Enough to move the sticks and keep this drive going.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the 1st down marker is, picking up the 1st down.
The Volunteers have 1st and 10 here. They'll run it here. Running back has the ball. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
And the quarterback keeps it on the option. It's a fumble. And the defense jumps on the football.
Well, the defense saw the quarterback keeping the ball, and their eyes lit up trying to get to him to knock that ball away. And as a quarterback, he's got to do a better job on these design runs. He can't afford to keep the ball loose in traffic. He has to hold on tight, keep that ball close to his body, or they're going to turn it over every time.
And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. Kept out of the end zone last time, had to settle for a short field goal. Can they improve upon that here? That's going to be incomplete. A 1st down drop here in the middle of the field.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Off play action. He's looking to throw. Looking for a deep completion. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there. But now it's third down.
But Chris, the offense takes a shot downfield, and this defender does a great job of making a play on the ball. Not only that, he tips that ball up into the air. Good chance for the defense to come up with an interception there.
Takes a shot as he gets the pass off. He's got it near the end zone. And they stop him just short. The defense really backed up now. It's first and goal.
Boy, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on third down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
The Dogs line up with a first and goal. Keep it on the ground on first and goal. Touchdown, Georgia. To stretch the lead, the route is on. Well, the energy really building now, Kirk. If they're not careful, this could get ugly.
Chris, this offense has been impressive the entire game. And one of the great things about rivalry games is you'll never forget this kind of performance.
The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more.
That makes the score, Georgia.
Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And a misfire there on the kickoff as it goes out of bounds.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
Offense begins at the 40 after that penalty. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Nowhere to go. The ball knocked loose. They retain possession, but that's a huge loss.
Well, the offense catches a break here. Lucky to jump on the ball after coughing it up. He's lucky that his other teammates had some good awareness.
First down sack pushes the ball back. Second down coming up. Handoff here from the shotgun. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Crucial third down play coming up. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Can't hold on. Good defensive play, brings up a fourth down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Snags the quick throw. They get him down pretty quickly, but it's a solid gain in that short throw.
Chris, it just feels like the offense is almost teasing the defense with this play. As an offensive coordinator quarterback, you're often looking for that soft spot in the zone. And here, they do a nice job of finding that hole for a nice gain.
And moves the ball to the 37 for a first down.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
How aggressive will they be on this first down play? Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. On first and 10, looking to throw. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play, brings up second down. Takes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Fires it to the wideout. And he finds a wide-open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. They bring him down, but that is a huge play for this passing game. Big gain.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
The Dogs churn out another first down. First down, looking to throw the football. The sure hands, it's Thomas. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Second down after that completion. Looking to throw it again. Caught over the middle. It's White. And uses his speed to pick up solid yardage.
Well, the quarterback has just too much time against this zone. There's not enough pressure. It's allowing him to sit back and pick apart this zone defense.
Georgia setting up with a 1st and 10 now. Looking to throw it from the red zone. It's a quick grab. Touchdown, Dogs. Stretching the lead. This one is getting ugly.
Boy, one patience here by this quarterback. I thought he might try to get it downfield, get a little impatient. Instead, why not just check it down to the most gifted guy on your team? Get him out in space, let him do the rest of the work for a touchdown.
Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. Return begins inside the 10. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Tennessee's offense back out on the field now. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out. So looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. He's running. And now the ball comes out. A disastrous play from the start.
Well, just like running backs, quarterbacks, when they decide to pull the ball down and run, they've got to protect it. He left it out away from his body exposed, and it got knocked away. He's very fortunate he had a teammate who was able to get on top of it.
Nowhere to go here, and the ball is knocked loose. Offense with a crucial fumble recovery.
Well, Chris, that ball's loose. I thought the defense might get it, but it looks like the offense got on top of that to avoid a disaster.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Able to throw it away. He felt the heavy pressure, took a hit, but got rid of the football. And the Volunteers will send the punt team onto the field. And the ball is away from inside the 10. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. The last possession was a passing game clinic. They moved it right down for a touchdown. Can they keep it going? Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Physical one, earns the 1st down. And that completion, Kirk, puts him over 300 yards passing today.
Yeah, anytime a quarterback has a day like this, really it all has to come together with the offensive line play, the receivers running these great routes, and he's just in sync. He's kind of in that zone right now, and he'll be the first one to tell you how much his teammates have helped him out today.
Looking to throw it on 1st down. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Oh, and it's dropped. Nearly intercepted by an excellent defender. You don't see that very often. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Grab down the middle. It's White. Good enough for 1st down yardage. They bring him down, but the sophomore quarterback shows what a cannon he has.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another 1st down for this offense.
1st down, looking to throw the ball. physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. And the QB will try again on 2nd and 10. Hit just as he throws the ball. He makes the grab. And they stop him just short of the end zone. The offense set up with a 1st and goal now.
Man, some real toughness on display here by the quarterback. Being able to focus with that kind of pressure coming right at him.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Offense looking to throw the ball. Launching one to the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs. And this one is getting ugly.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
And the point after is right down the middle. And check out how he's been spreading the football around between his targets, getting everybody involved in this game. Let's see if a comeback is in store here as we start the 4th quarter. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Return starts from inside the 5. Return brought down. Sets up the next drive. And Tennessee's high-powered offense is back out on the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. He'll try a pass here. The QB throws his 3rd pick of the day. And they tackle him right there, but that's a turnover.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute when the defense knows it's coming. Here, the interception cost them.
And looking to throw now on 1st down. Quick throw misses his mark there, incomplete. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Locates the tight end. It's complete. Doesn't quite get in, but it sets up a 1st and goal for this offense.
Chris, another accurate throw by this quarterback, and this guy has just been on fire all game long. Over 200 yards passing, but more importantly, making...
Decides not to throw it and will take an enormous loss on this side.
Now, that's the one thing about a guy that always feels that he can rely on his legs. He's always trying to make a play, and this time he just wasn't able to get away from the defense, and that is a big loss for the offense.
Makes a quick grab. A big hit by the linebacker, able to knock him down. The offense has been moving backwards here. Now a long way to go on 3rd and goal. Quarterback drops back. Doesn't hold on. Good hit by the DB. Now it brings up 4th down. Looks like the coach decides to go for 3 points here. Here comes the field goal team. No problem. Knocks it right through. And that will extend their lead even further.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
After adding 3 more points to the lead, they're set to kick it off. Returner choosing to field this one. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Volunteers' powerful offense back out in the field. Let's see how this quarterback responds. Remember, an interception on the very first play of the last possession. Running out of time in the pocket. He cannot escape the defense with a sack. They're behind the sticks on 2nd and long here from the 12. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Here's a throw underneath to the back. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Under pressure, hit as he throws. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up 4th down. The Vols will have to kick it away. Already punted 5 times now today. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. The last possession, they moved it, but settled for a chip shot, so sort of an unsatisfying result. Looking to do more here. Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the 1st down. A new set of downs after that completion. Off the play fake on 1st down. Here's a shot toward the end zone. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
That ball just seemed to sail on it. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's...
And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Touchdown, Georgia. And the beatdown continues. Georgia. That's another strike from this quarterback, Kirk. He is having himself a day.
This guy's just having one of those days you dream about against this secondary. Let's also give credit to the wide receivers doing a nice job of getting open, and the big fellas up front for giving him enough time to throw.
Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. And here's the return from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Volunteers' high-tempo offense is back out on the field. Last time was a quick 3-and-out. Can they get a drive going this time? On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Finds the receiver wide open. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. No stopping, and takes it all the way. Touchdown, Tennessee.
You know, the most impressive thing to me, Chris, I mean, they're not going to win this football game. I love that they're still fighting. And I think that tells you a lot about this team, the character, the culture, the way they're coached. It's not their day, but I'm just impressed that they're still battling out there.
And he knocks through the PAT. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away.
83, Tennessee, 30.
They'll return it from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. On 1st down, it's play action. Eludes the rush. He's on the run. Launches deep. And this is dropped. This would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
Boy, what a good job by this defense of trying to put pressure on this mobile quarterback. Here's another example of what he can do. He looked like he was going to be down for a loss, and instead is able to fight through it. But I'm going to tip my cap to the...
He'll take a deep shot here. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up 3rd down. They come to the line, a long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Fires it to the wideout. Makes the catch downfield. Good enough for a fresh set of downs. They'll spot the ball at the 40. Georgia getting set for the 1st and 10 now. Out the play fake, he'll look to throw it. And he'll loft it to the end zone. Touchdown, Dogs. And the route is on.
What a combination. This quarterback and this receiver. What I love here is the quarterback does a good job of not waiting too long. You're going to run out of room if you do. Got the ball out early enough, gave the receiver a chance to not only make the catch, but to get his feet down for that touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT is good as they build on this big lead.
That makes the score. Georgia.
Getting set to kick the ball off now. 30. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And Tennessee's offense back out on the field now. Last possession, a one-play lightning strike with a big touchdown pass. And the defense make adjustments here. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And it's complete downfield. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32.
Chris, if I'm not mistaken, I think that's only the second catch of this entire game. Boy, this defense has done an amazing job of keeping him in check. Let's face it, this guy's as good as anybody in the country. Big-time playmaking ability, but they've taken him out of the game. I think it's a big reason that they have a nice lead.
1st and 10 play coming up. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. He's moving out of the pocket. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit. This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play.
42 Spider.
And he drops back in the gun. Receiver makes the catch. Goes down after making the grab. Picks up a few yards, but it's short of the 1st down marker. 2nd down play coming up for this offense. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. That's the running back who makes the catch across the middle. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a 1st down. A critical 3rd down play for this offense right here. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Catch is made down the middle. Takes the football inside the 30, and that's a 1st down. A new set of downs after that completion. Looking to throw again. Defense is coming after him. Stin, the ball is loose. The defense recovers the fumble.
Chris, anytime a quarterback starts to take off and scramble, the defense is alert to try to get to him and dislodge that football. He gets some positive yards, but he doesn't take care of the ball and secure it, and they're able to knock it away.
And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far, and they keep it going. Breaks a tackle on the play, makes a decent gain.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and it's a nice solid gain.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. That one falls incomplete, looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
Off the incompletion, it sets up a 3rd down and 2. Can he get there on the ground? Bulldozing his way through. And he moves the ball across midfield and picks up a 1st down.
I love it. 3rd down, the way this back is running, just keep feeding him the football, and he's going to come through for you. And he does here at a critical moment in his football game in the 4th quarter. Nice job.
He's escaping the pocket now. Got him for a sack. A big play made by one of the senior leaders of this defense.
That's a really nice job of bouncing back by this defense after giving up that big gain. This time they get the pressure and bring that quarterback down.
With the sack on 1st down, it's 2nd down. Looking for a gap. It's Thomas. Fights off a defender. Tackle made after just a short gain.
Well, this guy's got some wiggle, and you can see there he's got some power. He's able to break through one arm tackle, but the secondary comes up to finish him off.
for the offense. It's 3rd down and long at the 45. Play action fake. Looking to throw. Here's a shot toward the end zone. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down. The Bulldogs will have to punt this one away. Ball lands right at the 1-yard line and bounces into the end zone for a touchback. And Tennessee's high-powered offense is back out on the field. Frustration in the last drive. They moved it into plus territory, but coughed it up. Can't afford that down on the scoreboard now. The first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looking for the wideout. Caught over the middle. It's Joslin. And the gain just good enough for a 1st down. A new set of downs after that completion. 1st down. Looking to throw the football. Pressure is coming. Down he goes. A sack.
Chris, I'm really surprised by the way this game has turned out. That's another sack by this defense. They've done such a great job of preparing a plan to get ready for one of the top quarterbacks in the country. They've kept him out of sync, applied pressure, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead right now.
Tackled at the 44, but good enough for a 1st down. They bring him down, but the junior quarterback showing off the cannon. And the Vols with 1st and 10 here. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. Pass complete. It's 2nd down now. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. They make the tackle, but that's an excellent gain. Moves the ball to the 33. 1st down play call. How aggressive will it be? From the shotgun, drops back. Looks downfield and connects with a wide-open wide receiver. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Volunteers.
Well, first of all, I'm impressed that the Hoosiers have not turned the game off and reset. They're playing it to the final whistle. And the offense is following your lead by playing hard and gaining some confidence for next week. You're not going to win this game, but I'll tell you what, you're a trooper.
Returner decides to fair catch this. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. They're looking to build on the lead. They had to punt the football in their last possession. 1st down here. The offense has time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. And they'll keep it on the ground, trying to run some clock. The gain moves the ball to a 34. And that's the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to work the clock, getting closer now to an impressive victory. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their 1st of the half.
Timeout, Georgia.
Okay, ready?
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Offense appeared to be confused about the snap count there. It'll cost him 5.
False start. Offense.
And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Second down after that previous play. Tailback with another carry. Fighting up. Just runs through a man. A mismatch. They tackle him, but not before he makes the 45. A solid gain.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given the quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they've wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. Right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control, and we can do whatever we want whenever we feel like doing it.
Looking to throw it on first down. Grab down the middle. It's White. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Offense getting set. Second down play here. Play action fake. Looking to throw. Lets it fly to the wideout. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. The offense really clicking here. First down, looking to throw the ball. Short pass finds the tight end. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain.
Well, these guys just won't let up. Another big positive gain here in the passing game from this offense. This is one of those games you kind of look forward to the film study. You get through things on Saturday night. Maybe you go over there on Sunday to the facility. And on Monday as a team, you break down the film. They'll be pretty happy when they get the chance to look at this one.
Quick throw to his receiver. Touchdown, Bulldogs. To stretch the lead, the route is on.
Number 2. Halsted in the end zone.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. And the PAT is good as they continue to pull away even more. Kickoff team on the field getting set now.
Set to kickoff.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Volunteers' powerful offense back out in the field. They need a couple miracles here in the final 2 minutes to rescue what's been a very, very rough outing so far. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from.
Looking to make a play deep downfield. Catch made way downfield. That's going to help the stats a little bit, but won't make a difference in the outcome. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, Vols.
Well, you can tell that this play caller, the offense coordinator, he's thinking about the future. He wants to see how his quarterback and how this offense wants to compete when this game's out of reach. He's going to be very happy with the result of this play.
And the point after is good. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And they've got the returner corralled. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. The defense does have all 3 timeouts remaining, but Kirk and I would like to get to the plane, so let's hope the coach doesn't use them. And here comes a deep shot. That one is incomplete. Took a downfield shot on first down, but missed it. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. Look at this. He'll go deep again. And it falls incomplete with just 6 seconds remaining to play. Well, it's been tough so far to get this drive going. Now they face 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20. What's the call going to be? Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Caught over the middle. It's Tuggle. And a timeout is taken with just 1 second remaining in the game. Georgia setting up with a 1st and 10 now.
Timeout, Georgia.
Off the play fake, looking to throw. He'll take a deep shot. Incomplete on the final play, but they wrap up the win. There might not be a sweeter feeling in college football, Kirk. You walk off the field knowing that you have taken care of business and beaten a rival.
Nothing better than that. That's one of the feelings that you'll never forget. For everyone in this program who supports this team and played on that football field, they'll never forget this win. A well-earned victory and bragging rights until they play again.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.